Welcome to the first video on the channel and also the first video of the series. I am Liam. I'm also not known by anybody as the Target Man. This save is going to be a network game with my longtime friend Rob. We've been playing network saves on and off for the last 10 years and we're finally bringing it to YouTube. Rob will be posting his perspective on his channel as the Ginger Giant. I'll put all the links in the description to go and see his side and his perspective. But we'll meet Rob later. We'll get into the team and what I plan to do with this Brighton side. So I think I'm going to start off. I'm going to play the 5 at the back, like Graham Potter does. I'm going to have the defensive midfielder here. Hopefully that'll be Basuma to be that ball-winning midfielder to break up play and give some support to our defence, especially because I want to play with 2 wide centre-backs. He just provides that little bit of support, especially if our wing-backs are going to be flying forward. So Basuma, we're going to build this team around. Obviously, Lewis Dunk, captain from Withdean to Wembley. He has been with us from the bottom to the top. So Lewis Dunk is going to be in here. Not sure if I'm going to have him on defence or maybe cover as our wide centre-backs. New role in Football Manager this year. Get a little bit more freedom. I'll figure out who I'm going to start. I think I'll go with Veltman for now on the right, because he does play right back. Adam Webster on the left, as he can play. He's both right and left footed, I believe. If the game wants to load up, there we go. Yeah, he's either footed. So we'll start with Webster on the left, but this might change by the time we get to match day. This is just so we can figure out what we want to do. We're going to have Cucurella on the left wing back slot. Brighton's new signing this season. 22 years old. He's decent going forward. He's good defensively, good mentally, good physicals. Hopefully he might even improve a bit. My coaches don't think so, but very, very happy with Cucurella. Right wing back, we've got to play Tariq Lamptey. If he's fit, it changes the game for Brighton. I feel he's a bit harshly marked on his defensive stats here. I know he's 20, he's got potential in the game. Hopefully we can get these defensive stats up. I'll do some, get him some training going to train him in that role. Hopefully we can get his stats up because he deserves it. We're going to put a playmaker in here. It's a tough choice. We've got Lallana and we've got Gross. It's difficult between the two. Lallana's, obviously got that experience, but Pascal Gross also has great corner kick taking and some even reasonable free kick taking. But corners and crossing, that is great. If he can ping a ball in to our forwards, that'll be brilliant. The box-to-box midfielder, we've got options. We've got Jacob Mulder. We've got McAllister. Also maybe like Basuma in that role, but we'll just have to make do for now. We'll see what signings we can make in the window. I think I start off with McAllister in that role. The Argentinian Scott, he's got some good all-round stats. His defence could be better in the marking. 12 tackling's not bad. Maybe he'll be all right. But yeah, again, we'll have to train him in the role a bit to get himself familiar with it. But I think he's got everything we need. The positioning maybe we'll have to work on, but he's only 22. He's got potential. Now this is where things change. I'm the target man. I'm 6'8". I want a target man. If I can get a Peter Crouch, Jermaine Defoe kind of partnership up top, I'll be very happy. Now the problem is at Brighton is we have a lack of strikers as it is. Don't count Lucardia, he's out of the picture. Then we got Neil Mopay and we got Aaron Connolly. Welbeck, he sort of acts on the left or the right of a 3, but he's not really our sole striker. And he's injured, and I don't think he's that well rated in this game. So I don't know how much use we're going to get out of Welbeck. He's going to be decent as a backup option, but as our pressing forward, we're going to play Neil Mopay, and Aaron Connolly can back him up. Neil Mopay, he looks good in this game. I know he's wanted by a lot of clubs, and that grows. So hopefully Neil Mopay can work with a target man. Who we're going to sign in this role, I don't know. We'll have to see who's available in the market. I know we do not have that much money. Well, 50 million actually, that's not too bad, but the wage we've only got 50 grand, so we'll have to mix and match to see what we got. But this is sort of the system I want to play. Short passing through the middle. I actually want to overlap with the fullbacks. We'll work the ball into the box, but maybe against some other teams that we've got to play on the counter. We'll be a bit more direct into Mitrovic, and we won't work into the box to try and hit him with the counter when we're playing the big clubs. We'll want to play on the counter, and yep, I'm happy. That's pretty much how I want to play. So, yeah, I think I'll be cautious in those games. I know our first game of the season is Manchester United, so being able to play on the counter, we got the wing backs. You can get the ball, play it into target man, and we'll see what we can do. Almost slipped there. I do have a player in mind who I want to sign for this role, but we'll see what I can do. So this is an empty slot right now. Our other options, we got these guys out on loan. Need to get those into the under 23s. Some of these have got some great potential. Simmer's going to be interesting. Ostergaard's going to be interesting, but they're not good right now. We don't need them. So we got backup for our centre backs. We've got Shane Duffy, who's not so good with his feet, but he's solid defender. Dan Burn, he'll cover that left back and centre back slot. Solly March could also play in these wing back roles. Trossard, we could maybe interchange with Mopé and Connolly. Maybe if we want to switch up for the target man role, we could have a pressing forward or put someone in behind the striker. We'll see. But I think I would maybe like a backup to Basuma. We don't really have a defensive midfielder here. Box to box would be nice. And maybe another wing back because we've got Veltman covering Lamptey. We've got Dan Burn covering Cucurella. We need them covering those centre back slots. We play 3 centre backs, so we don't want to run out of centre backs. So we might want a centre back. We might want a ball winning midfielder. Maybe someone on this right side, and a box to box, and a target man. We'll see if we can get rid of anyone. I don't know who I want to get rid of. I know Locadia is going to be out the door. I've got to try and get rid of Locadia. Robert Sanchez, maybe soon to be Spain's #1. We'll see. He's been great since he's taken over from Matty Ryan, who lost his spot. But that's the plan. So I think now we'll go and meet Rob, and then we'll get some transfers done. Here he is then, Rob, the Ginger Giant. 10 years of Football Manager rivalry, and we're finally bringing it to YouTube. From Newcastle, Stoke, to Leyton Orient, to wherever Rob ended up, we're finally bringing it to the big screen. Rob, go ahead and introduce yourself.
You might be wondering why I chose Crystal Palace as my save. Well, the truth is, I've got absolutely no affiliation to the Eagles, but I thought, well, better way to piss off my mate than to humiliate him with his club's arch rivals for all to see on YouTube.
Thanks, mate.
No problem.
I guess you couldn't pick Stoke, could you?
Don't need to, just need to pick Palace.
I hope this backfires for you.
It probably will, but I'll have fun doing it.
Right, I guess we'll go and make our transfers and we'll catch up in a bit. So, into the transfers. As the target man, obviously, I had to go out there and get myself a target man. We have Neil Mopé, we've got Aaron Connolly, backing them up, we've got Trossard maybe. They're all very similar types of player. I wanted something different. I needed a target man, being the target man. And the man I've got is Mitrovic. He bangs them in the championship. He's got good heading, good finishing, strength, jumping reach, aggression. Hopefully he can be the Peter Crouch to Neil Mopé being our Jermaine Defoe. That's the sort of partnership I'm looking at. Hopefully those wing backs can get the ball in and he can either score or put in Mopé. We've got Lallana and Pascal Gross putting in balls. If they can hit Mitrovic and he can put in Mopé, that's the plan. Got him for a bit of a bargain, 5 million up front. If he scores 50 goals, plays 50 games and all that stuff, there's a few extra add-ons that I don't expect us to reach. But yeah, goals of Fulham in the Championship. The season before that in the Premier League, he's still got a good amount of goals. Not so good than last time out, but I feel like with us, he can do something good. Right, next up, we've got Bartol Franjic. I'm sure I'm abusing that name terribly, and I'm probably going to keep going to. But anyway, he is our sort of backup to Basuma. We don't really have someone who can fit that Basuma mould in that ball-winning midfielder. Hopefully Basuma can play there all season, so I wanted to get someone young who we can bed in, hopefully develop and back up Basuma. So here's our guy. He cost £2 million, which is a bargain for really for someone who's got the potential to grow and back up Basuma. He's got some potential for £2 million. I think we've done well there. Okay. Now, yeah, hear me out. I've got Aaron Connolly, I've got Neil Mopay. They cover each other for the pressing forward spot. If Mitrovic goes down, I've got no one to back him up. And Kiefer Moore, he constantly scores goals no matter where he is in the Championship and in League One. And I feel like if given the opportunity in the Premier League, he could be reliable. He could be a good player for a team who are currently in the position Brighton are in. That sort of Chris Wood mould. I think he can do a good job. The heading's 15, finishing 13, jumping reach 17. He's got the strength. Teamwork's not bad. Off the ball's not bad. He could definitely do a job backing up Mitrovic as his cover. And I don't think we're losing too much there. We signed him for 1 million. We sent some youngster who's got no potential the other way. And there's a couple of extra fees if he scores 50 goals, which if he does, they can have the extra fees. At Cardiff, he scored 20 goals. In Wigan, in a struggling season, he scored 10 goals. Barnsley, he scored goals. I know it's League One and then Championship, but he's shown he can do it. I think it's a good backup for good value with Mitrovic being the main man. Maybe a bit surprising, but yeah, the only issue is this 3-year contract. He's on good money, but 3 years, I'm hoping in 3 years' time we're way beyond using Kiefer Moore as backup. Okay, I made a mistake. I saw Danny Alves. I saw those stats. I saw he could cover that box-to-box role. He can cover, Tariq Lamptey, because otherwise we've got Veltman there. And 40 grand a week, have him for a year, brilliant. I thought, what could go wrong? And I'm sure some of you may already know, I didn't know, that he's on sabbatical until the end of the year. He's on sabbatical to the end of the... I've never seen this in Football Manager. I was furious when I found out. I'm paying him 40 grand a week for the rest of the year. And he was willing to play the friendlies. He was like, yeah, boss, I'll come down and play a friendly. Fancy a Premier League game, Danny? Nah, I'm on sabbatical. What's going on there? Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe I should be Googling this. But what a mistake. So I've signed a player for 40 grand a week for 6 months. But I'm paying him a year's worth of wages. So I'm paying him 80 grand a week, essentially, when he comes back. Furious. Hopefully when he comes back, he will provide, good support. But, yeah, I made a mistake. I was over the moon when I got him through the door. Now I feel like a muppet. Okay, finally, we've got Mangala, ex-Man City player. I know we've got a lot of centre-backs, but we play 3 at a time. If we get some injuries, Dan Burn might have to cover the left-back spot. Veltman might have to cover the right-back spot. So I wanted to get some cover. And I think, 15 heading, 14 marking, 13 tackling, good aggression. He's got good physicals for 18 grand a week. On a free transfer, he's good cover. That's it, basically. He might be good enough to start getting into some games. I don't know. Shane Duffy isn't really good with the ball at his feet, so maybe he'll get in before Shane Duffy. Depends on who we play, I guess. If we're playing a Burnley, I might play Shane Duffy. But overall, I think 18 grand a week, not a little bad signing. Though I will say, in every friendly so far, I'll give a team talk. Everyone's great. Yeah, good job, boss. Yeah, boss. We'll go out there, boss. Mangala, aggressive. I don't know why he's getting aggressive. He had no club. He didn't have to come to Brighton. He's aggressive. So we'll see how that unfolds. Right, Rob, I've revealed my world-class signings. Give us your transfer headline.
Well, Liam, Over here at Palace, there's been plenty of incomings and outgoings, but let me give you an insight to this cracker. Imagine Phil Jones, but he's not at Man United, he's playing for me. Week in, week out. You have to see it to believe it.
I think you've given up before we started.
Telling you, I'm onto a cracker here.
Well, as we go to match day now, I would wish you luck, but I don't want to.
See you next time, Wim.
Right, here we are, match day. As I've already said, Man United away, first game of the season. What a great way to build momentum and morale with the lads. But to bring up their spirits, we managed to get Lucadia out on loan to Saint Etienne. They're paying a bit of wages and a monthly fee, so that's good news. That'll really pick them up on the bus over to Manchester United. So I decided we're going to play cautious. We've got to play on the counter attack really, with Ronaldo in there and Greenwood, Rashford, Pogba. Manchester United in Football Manager is going to be good. We've got to face the facts. Neil Maupay's decided he's not up for it, so he's out for today. So instead, Connolly is going to take his place. Hopefully he could be the Jermaine Defoe to Mitrovic, our new Peter Crouch. I'm going to play Pascal Gross over Lallana because Gross has got that free kick and corner kick ability that hopefully playing into our centre-backs and Mitrovic, we might be able to grab a goal from a set piece. So we start off with Robert Sanchez in goal. We've got Webster, the reliable Dunk, and Veltman as our back three. We've got the pace of Lamptey on the right wing, Cucurella on the left wing. Basuma, obviously, trying to break down play in front of that defence. I'm going to put him on defend for this game. Against United, I might change that. We'll see how we go. Got McAllister playing that box-to-box role. I've mentioned Gross. Mitrovic and Connolly leading the line. So we're going to play cautious. Maybe we can nick them on the counter-attack with Lamptey's pace, lobbing the ball up to Mitrovic. We've got Kiefer Moore on the bench. So, if we feel like it's not gone to plan, we've got a very beautiful plan B. We've got Trossard, Lallana joining on the bench. Moda, we've got the young lad Franjic, Solly March, Mangala, Dan Burn to be able to bring on in defence and on the wing. Jason Steele's going to sit here. I don't usually play a goalkeeper, but with this many subs, I don't see why not. So I think we're good to go. Okay, so the Manchester United team sheet is in. Varane, Maguire, Pogba, Sancho, Fernandes, Ronaldo, Cavani. This is a Football Manager dream. And then on the bench, I've got Paulinho, who obviously rejected me. Mason Greenwood's there. I'm guessing Rashford's injured. But hopefully we can hit with the counter. Hopefully maybe we can get a set piece. I have set up a set piece for corners, so hopefully we can do something there. Let's get into the dressing room for the first time. Yeah, we've got nothing to lose here. Let's show what we're capable of. I think that's fair. Mangala's still aggressive. Why are you always in a bad mood? Cheer up. Oh, Mangala, I shouldn't have put him on the bench. If he's going to stay like this, can I see what's wrong with him? I'll have a look after the game. Right, I'm going to have to change my settings from the friendlies. And are we going to be able to change the settings? Alright, here we go. So, we want to watch our extended highlights, bring that speed down. We're good to go with Webster on the ball. Oh, we've given it away in 30 seconds. Great. What a great starting highlight. Thanks, Football Manager. Fill me with confidence. Okay, so yeah, we're not expecting much here today. If we can avoid a huge thrashing, avoid, dipping that morale, that will be good. But you never know, we might be able to nick something. And here we go, a corner. We've got Pascal Gross taking it. We've got all those centre-backs. And Veltman hits the crossbar. We got the centre-backs in the box. We've got Mitrovic in the box at the posts. I wouldn't rule us right out. Here we goes Lamptey with the pace. And, okay. We'll try that again, Lamptey, in a bit. Here they go, over the top to Cavani. He finds Pogba. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a good start. Well done, lads. Let's not do that again. Right, here we go, Lamptey. Oh, Lamptey, can you play a ball to somebody? Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go again. Man United on the attack, building up from the back. Wan-Bissaka, a poor man's Tarek Lamptey, moving forward. Ex-Palace, obviously. Into Ronaldo. Thank God. 15 minutes. This might not end too well today. Even though it's Man United, Rob won't let it go. Here, Man United go again. Pogba, McTominay. Oh, good interception. Here we go. Mitrovic holds up the ball like the target man he is. And then we just hoof it to Maguire. What is Cucurella doing there? Why we got short passing up? Why is he doing that? Anyway, Cristiano Ronaldo. Shaw, McTominay, Pogba on the edge of the box. Good block. Here we go. That's the Brighton we know. Life on the line. Body in front of the ball. And obviously we don't get to see an attack. Oh no, Lamptey. He's taken a knock and he wants to come off. Of course he does. Well, I'm glad I've signed cover. Oh no, wait, he's on sabbatical. Great. Probably on a beach somewhere, having a great time. Guess I'm going to have to bring on Veltman on the right. You can't cross a ball. And I think I'm going to go Dan Burn and get some of that height. I don't know why it's done that. If we put him on the left, Webster is both-footed. Dan Burn left-footed. Yeah, we'll go like that. Hopefully Lamptey's not out for long. If he can develop, we've got a young star in the making there. This is exciting. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Over the top to Cristiano Ronaldo. Veltman's moved to that right side. Shaw, Ronaldo, they're in the box. Oh, thank God for that. Can we have an attack? Can I have a bit of excitement, please? Let's encourage the lads. Come on, lads. There we go. Look at those smiley faces. That Mangala's thrown his water bottle on the pitch. Come on. We've only considered the one that can take one set piece, one counter attack, and we're back in this game. If we get to half time only 1-0 down, we might be able to mount a comeback here. What is Mitrovic and Connolly so sad about? We need to get them involved in the game a bit more. We might have to tweak things at half time. Please don't give them another goal before half time. Oh no. This is really a bad way to start the season. Really don't want this morale to drop. Because after this, we got Wolves. Hopefully we can get something against Wolves. And then we've got Chelsea the next game in the league. Right, into the dressing room. Let's see if we can bring up the morale. Let's say, let's pump fists. Let's encourage them. We're the underdogs here. Do it for the fans. Some motivation, Connolly and Mitrovic. Bengala's still aggressive. What's wrong with you? Gee, does he ever... once he's not aggressive, that'll be a day. Better not forget his birthday. Right, what can we do tactically? Basuma's got a booking as well. I don't want to lose Basuma in a game like this where we're probably going to lose. And then we'd miss him for the important games. What can we do? We might have to go longer, I think. We can go a bit more direct, a bit quicker. Just to get that ball to the target man. Maybe we don't want to work in the box if we don't really have the time. Keep that overlap. We'll stay narrow because we play through the middle. Do I give Pascal Gross the ability to roam a bit? I think we'll start off with that. We'll start that. Alright, here we go. Right, a few little tweaks there. We'll get the ball quicker up to the strikers. Hopefully they can hold it up and get some support. Oh, here we go. Veltman finds Aaron Connolly. McAllister. Oh, why? Every time we get a highlight, we pass it and give it away. I mean, Brighton are very good at causing their own demise in real life, so I guess it's accurate, but... oh, it's demoralising. And look who it is. Ronaldo. Playing it around us again. Bahrain making those runs forward. Wan-Bissaka. Don't let him cross to Ronaldo. Pogba. Fernandez. Back to Wan-Bissaka on that right side. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to take a risk. We're going to go balanced. Let's take a look to this bench. Mitrovic is anxious. He's got a 6.2. There's only one man who can save us now. Let's bring on Kiefer Moore. We'll go to attack. Who else have we got? We can get Trossard maybe as a false 9. He can pull. Yeah, we'll do a false 9. And it's time for Lallana, and he's going to play some. With damn Tariq Lamptey. No, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to give Pascal Gross a bit of freedom to play a ball. If Lamptey was on, I'll put him attacking. Maybe I'll give Basuma some attacking. Not Basuma. I'll let Cucurella get a bit more attacking, and I'll hold tell Dan Burn to hold back a bit. If Basuma gets sent off, that's my own fault. Let's see if we can pull a goal back. Here we go. We're building up from the back. Webster brings the ball forward. Veltman. Oh, it doesn't matter who's there. It doesn't matter if Veltman's there or Tariq Lamptey's there. We pass the ball away. It goes over to Cavani. Crosses it in. Thank God for that. He's just going to hoof the ball up to Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore is going to be our saviour. Passing direct. Quick. Let's take that off. Let's see if we can get those Cucurella up forward. I know I'm grasping at straws now, but we've got to do something. Oh, here we go. Kiefer Moore passes the ball away. As soon as we get the ball, we just pass the ball away. Oh, here they go again. They got one just at the end of half time, and they're going to get the one at the end of full time. Now let's just run the whole pitch. Come, and that's it. Great. We gave the ball away again. Well, I'm glad that you've tuned in for this first episode of my first series on YouTube, and you've managed to see the great managerial mastermind I can bring. That's the game. So every time we got the ball, we passed it away. Not only do I look like I'm dressed like the Joker, I feel like a Joker. I guess it's only 2-0 away to Old Trafford with the players they've got. That's good. I've got to try and keep morale up, to be honest. Also, good effort. It wasn't a good... I pressed it and I realised it wasn't a good effort. They were all demotivated. Adam Lallana's loving it. Mangala's still Mangala's still pissed off. If we won 3-0, he'd still be annoyed, wouldn't he? Adam Lallana, go cheer him up, will you? Oh, what a disaster. That's how our game's gone. I guess we'll go see how Rob's gone. Right, Rob? I've had a disappointing start. I mean, losing 2-0 to United away from home, I guess that isn't too bad. But I didn't even get to see an attack.
I mean, it's expected, isn't it, with Man United? I mean, they are top team, top players, especially in Football Manager. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if Phil Jones can be that highly rated, and I've got him, but
is he highly rated though?
I mean, for the price I paid for him, I'm fucking happy.
Well,
maybe if I'd have started him, I wouldn't have lost 2-0 to Aston Villa. But I can tell you, a team that started for me today won't be starting next time because they were fucking dog shit.
So you didn't even start your transfer highlight?
Listen, it's been a busy pre-season. I thought we'll stick with what we know, but now we won't be sticking with what we know. I know that for sure now, because Buendia ran the show against me. And Will Hughes, I don't know if he'll be starting for me ever again.
Was Phil Jones visiting my Danny Alves on sabbatical?
I wish I was as well, because I didn't want to see that today.
Oh yeah, I think after that week, I may have not seen an attack, but if I'm going to lose 2-0, I'd rather it be United away than it is against Villa.
I watched Gallagher in the box pass it to the goalkeeper. He was in the box. All he had to do was smash it, goal. Nah, have it back, mate. Have it back.
I had Tariq Lamptey. Every time the highlight started, he's got it. Space down the wing. I think, right, here we go. He's going to run down that wing. Nope, just passes it straight to United. Then he gets injured. Put Veltman right back. Does the same thing all game.
Oh. I mean, I'm not even sure Ahmad Diallo knows what football is.
Oh dear. Well, after the first weekend of football, we're joint on the table, aren't we?
Well, I certainly ain't got any points, so I would imagine so.
Well, same goal difference as well.
At least we're on an even level playing field going into the next one.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll reconvene in the next episode.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Well, after catching up with Rob, I think we've had the better start. Losing away to Manchester United is better than losing away to Villa, though they have made some good signings. I think Rob and I are going to come back on the 18th of September. I've got Aston Villa, so hopefully we will have recovered from the Chelsea game. We'll see what happens. Get a result against Aston Villa, and then hopefully try and build up some points before we end up playing Rob down the line. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my first video on my first series on this YouTube channel with Rob. I know it's going to be a big work in progress. I'm sure we'll get a lot better at this as we go on. If you're one of the 2 people that may watch this video, please do in the comments let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. If we could change the formula a bit, that would be fantastic. So again, thank you. All those YouTuber things, like, whatever. And see you next time.